Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I'll be going over how a Jedi traditionally constructs a lightsaber in Canon. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. The life of a lightsaber begins on the planet Ilum, where Jedi younglings undergo the 1,000-year-old ritual known as the Gathering. A small group of Jedi younglings would be escorted by a Jedi Knight on the starship Crucible to the planet Ilum at a very specific time in Ilum's solar cycle. Once they arrived, they would head to the Jedi Temple where they would undergo their first task, which involved clearing fallen debris that blocked the temple's entrance. Once cleared, they would move inside the temple where the Jedi Knight would give them a lesson on kyber crystals, lightsabers, and their role with the Jedi. At dawn, the sun would rise and shine through a massive kyber crystal on the ceiling of the temple, focusing the ray to a frozen waterfall that covered the gates of the crystal caves. The focused rays would melt the frozen waterfall, opening the gates for the younglings to pass through. Often the younglings were told that the waterfall would refreeze in a short amount of time, and they had to complete their task before that. This was done in order to give them a sense of urgency and help them focus their search. However, this was not true, as the waterfall could be shattered by the Force if necessary. Once in the maze of the crystal caves, the younglings would separate and undergo a personalized journey on their own. The strong virgins within the caves was responsible for each individual's journey. It caused an intensification of the Force and exposed the insecurities of the youngling. The younglings would have to overcome their insecurities and fears in order to be successful. If they were successful, they would hear a song and a unique crystal would appear to them. Often the crystal would be in the shade of blue or green, but sometimes it would come in more rare shades such as purple. If they were unsuccessful, they would be overcome by their insecurities and would be unlikely to ever find a crystal. From here, the younglings move on to the next step of their journey where they were taught to construct their lightsabers by an engineer. Each individual saber was unique based on the younglings' personal style and preference. This step involved bringing their recently found crystal to life and using telekinesis to assemble the saber from a diagram. The main components of the lightsaber were contained within the hilt, whose individual parts were hand-selected by the youngling and would be in harmony with them. If done properly, the lightsaber would be completed and ready to use by the youngling. The youngling would then possess the knowledge to construct future lightsabers should theirs ever get destroyed.
And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think about this video? Let us know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
You are not a Jedi yet.